Make a habit of empathy, to recognize ourselves in each other.
What have they done to deserve anyone's empathy? They have no empathy themselves. They are incapable of empathizing with anyone but themselves. I don't understand why we should have any empathy for them.
What can we do to create more empathy in society? Like this woman just said, to sit down and have people get together and have dialogue to kind of try to get to know each other.
People would be more empathetic when their paychecks do not depend upon them lacking empathy. We live in a system in which empathy is a recipe for not getting ahead. Our system promotes sociopathic behavior. The entire structure of our society teaches us that we must look out for ourselves and only ourselves. We cannot have empathy if every time we turn around we are being told, oh, you better look out for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to get screwed. Don't help them. You're a fool if you help them, because that means they're just going to turn around and screw you. If we had a society that was not based upon competition and struggle to the death over limited resources, then there would be a lot more empathy. But we don't. We live in a capitalist society, and capitalism is built upon death and exploitation.
So it sounds like you're open for more empathy, like creating a more empathic society. It's just kind of finding out the way of doing that to get from here to there, which is kind of like the hard part for me. You know, it's like, how do we do that? So my way of doing it is starting a dialogue about it, you know, kind of opening up a dialogue about it.
I think dialogue is useful, but ultimately, as you see here, words only do so much. Ultimately, in order for us to have more empathy in the society, we are going to have to, unfortunately, stop empathizing with the people that are oppressing us. I think the fact that we are being taught to empathize with people who have no empathy for us keeps us in this position. It keeps the society from being empathetic.
Well, you know, Gloria Steinem, she says empathy is the most revolutionary feeling, and the means are the end. The means towards it, basically, the means towards an empathic civilization, an empathic society, is to use empathy.
If you empathize with a sociopath, you will empathize yourself to death and accomplish nothing. And the people running the show are sociopaths. They have no regard for anyone but themselves. They've demonstrated this time and time again.
See the world through other people's eyes. Now, empathy is a quality of character that can change the world.